So I was watching the Queen's funeral yesterday on my phone, and I noticed in the comment section, because they had like a live feed going on, and people were commenting as they were watching. And even though thankfully most of the comments were respectful, there were a fair few comments by disgruntled Indians who claim that the British stole their diamond, the legendary Kohinoor diamond, and that they wanted it back. And the anti-white, anti-Caucasian, anti-British vitriol, the racism displayed by these people, because they simply haven't educated themselves on the history of this diamond and why it is in British possession, was simply just outrageous. And if there were any moderators on this news channel, then they weren't doing a good job, as these comments were allowed to stand. Now, if it was a conservative right-wing Caucasian writing the same kind of comments as these racists were, then I can guarantee you these social media accounts would have been gone. And if the racist Indians think they can get this diamond back, well, they can get fucked, because it was in fact given to the British by a 19th century Sikh king, Raja Ranjit Singh. And he gave the diamond voluntarily to the British as compensation for help in the Sikh wars. And even the Supreme Court in India recently made a ruling saying that the Kohinoor diamond is not a stolen object, and the United Kingdom doesn't have to give it back. Therefore, it's ours, it belongs to us, it stays on the British crown. Now, I'm not sure which crown it's on. It's either on the Imperial State Crown or the King Edward Crown. Either way, it's on one of them. It's ours. It stays where it is, and the Indians can whistle for it as far as I'm concerned, because we earned it after all. And yes, I do acknowledge that the British Empire, when we colonised and conquered other countries, we did indeed nick a few of their artefacts. However, there is work in progress at the moment to return some of these artefacts. I believe Egypt have had some of theirs returned, Ethiopia have had some of theirs returned, and I believe the Greeks will soon be getting their marbles back. Now, this Kohinoor diamond has been valued at around £1 billion. And it's worth noting that India has a shitload of billionaires. They also have a space program, and they're also receiving aid from Britain to the tune of a couple of billion every year. So if they want it back, they could at least try and stump up some of the cash to try and afford it back. But I say Britain has already paid the Indians far more than it's worth, thanks to our helping of that Sikh king back in the 19th century win his war, and the billions we've given them in foreign aid so they can spend it on a space program over the years. And so the Queen's death really has brought out all the anti-British sentiment out of the woodwork, and some of these countries we brought civilization to are now going to try and take the piss. That's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should we give the Kohinoor diamond back, or, is it ours by right? Because we've paid for the bloody thing 10 times over. Let me know in the comments. And if you're going to do anything today, then I'd be very grateful if you could please subscribe to my channel, because I would dearly, dearly like to reach 100,000 subscribers. So the hipsters in YouTube have to give me that silver YouTube plaque. And there we go. So until my next video, take care of yourselves, have a good day, and Roger Trout.